Stan Gibilisco here with a little concept for you to think about as you go to sleep tonight if you are a pure mathematics enthusiast. And that is the solution set for a quadratic equation, a simple quadratic equation such as this one: x squared plus 2x minus 3 equals 0. This is a relatively simple example and can be factored into these factors right here. The quantity x plus 3 times the quantity x minus 1 equals 0. And from that, we can find out quite easily, we can work out in our heads that the solution set contains the elements minus 3 and 1. Because if we plug minus 3 into this factor, we get 0. So we get 0 for the whole result. Plug minus 3 in here, we get 0. Plug 1 in here, we get 0. And those are the only numbers that work. So this is what we call the solution set. Well, that's cool, except suppose that you want to imagine that the solution to this equation is actually some sort of a number, some sort of what we might call a numerical entity. Not a set. You can talk about a solution set, but what is the solution? And I developed this idea, this notion, way back around 1970 when I was in 10th grade at John Marshall High School, Rochester, Minnesota. Numerical entity. I thought, suppose that a number can have more than one value at the same time. Now, when you think about the solution set, you can say that you might say that x equals minus 3 or x equals 1. But I would like to turn that around and say, suppose that we say x equals minus 3 and x equals 1. That is to say, the solution to this equation is x equals a numerical entity minus 3, 1, which I denoted by using these square parentheses like this. So the solution of this equation is a two-valued number. That proved to be an interesting tool in my quest to find out exactly what you get when you divide 1 by 0. And to this day, I have the writings that I made in that quest, but they never really led me to a satisfactory conclusion. Maybe that is why my 7th grade teacher at Kellogg Junior High School in Rochester, Minnesota, all the way back in 1966, said division by 0 is not defined. I didn't like that. I wanted to define it. And I tried for years, and I still want to define it. Stan Gibilisco, signing off. Until next time, so long.